What's up, guys? Thomas Bepko, my boy Justin DeCrosta. We're going to do our weekly update. Right now, mortgage applications are up 6.7% on purchase mortgage applications than we were a year ago in 2019 at the end of May. Now, we had a holiday weekend. Interesting holiday weekend because nobody's traveling. Usually a big travel day of the year. We're still on lockdown. Most of the country's open. Some of it's still locked down. Are the shoppers out there? Are the buyers back? Let's hear it, Just. Let's go.
Yeah, so last week, if you follow along with all of our market updates, you know that last week was really booming, especially in Fairfield County, as we've seen the past couple of weeks. But overall in the state, the listing side of this and the whole state reached up to a 2-month high at 1,187. That was last week. This week, maybe with the holiday week, I'm not sure if that played into it, but we saw a dramatic decrease in just new listings across the state, down 925 across the state. So when I thought last week when we were going to start seeing those listings start creeping up because we are in inventory shortage still, it came back down to earth this week. So holiday week, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens next week. But as always,
gonna be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. So we're always going to start Branford to Stamford. Again, these are just the under contracts through May 23rd to May 29th. Branford, 13, down pretty significantly, almost double down from last week. East Haven, pretty steady, 22. New Haven, 17, down a little bit there from last week. West Haven, 21 last week, 22, so very even there. Milford, 27 under contracts. Stratford, 23. They're down about 10 from last week. Bridgeport, 33. Pretty even there from last week.
Yeah.
Fairfield County, now we're creeping into the real booming market here. 51 this week, 63 last week. Still very strong, but down a little bit. Again, maybe the holiday week had something to do with that. Norwalk, 46. Very good. Right on point from last week. Stamford, 48. Still very, very strong, but they were at 57 last week. So down from last week's highs, but still a strong market. And here is where we saw the biggest increase. That is Westport. Last week in Westport, 25. This week, 44. So Westport really showed a ton of improvement over the past week. And again, we're seeing across Fairfield County, extremely strong market here in Connecticut. And our last one that we cover is Weston, and they were up from 9 last week to 14 this week. So as you're getting closer to New York, we say it every week, we're seeing a very strong market, and in Westport in particular, a real jump over double and under contracts.
That seems like a good sign for maybe some of the luxury markets as well. I mean, as we know, Westport's its own animal. Right? Between that and Greenwich, I don't think there's, more expensive, higher luxury towns almost in the country, right? So it's interesting to see that it's interesting to see that Gold Coast piece is moving. They're moving houses right now. Look, what I'd like to do is I want to ask and get people to comment. Do we think the housing market is rebounding right now? Do we think it's just creeping up a little bit? What's everybody seeing out there? I mean, Just, what do you think? I think we're rebounding slowly but surely. I think we're chipping it away. And it's going to go. What do you think, Just?
So from last week, it was really showing a lot of positive signs, reaching over 1,000 new listings. I thought, wow, here it comes. Here we go. Here comes the inventory and, getting out back to normal a little bit. We're going to see it creep up. This week down a little bit. I have to admit, I was a little surprised about that, TJ. But take into account the holiday week, that probably does play into it a little bit. Very curious. I think next week will be a really good indicator to see how we're moving. I think it's going up. How fast is it going up? is the real question. And I think it may be a little bit slower than I had initially thought. But again, next week, I think will tell the tale, taking out this holiday. It's kind of washed this week out.
Well, look, it seems like the economy is getting a little bit better by the day. I mean, in our area, it's getting better, right? People are back to work, right? And it's actually making things go by kind of fast. I don't know. It seems like just yesterday we were on a stay-at-home order. What was that? March 13th. We're already in almost the first week of June.
Yeah.
So we missed the whole spring market, right? So the spring market, when they say the buyers come out, right, and the sellers come out earlier, and the buyers are coming out to buy, and it'd be interesting to see next week what's going to happen. You know, let's get everybody to tune in. Comment below, though. Let's see what you guys think. We're really curious to see what you guys think, and we look forward to next week.
Have a good week,
What's up,
everyone.
Justin? Got anything else?
I'm good, man. Everybody enjoy your weekend. Catch us back again next week. Again, be very interesting to see where the numbers start heading to.
Comment below. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Peace.